Hello friends and assalamu alaikum. Welcome to my channel New IB on Designing Developer. Like in the previous videos, we have done many of the things using Python in artificial intelligence, and I hope you understand that all things right. We have just covered up many of the videos using Python and artificial intelligence, and we have also built many of the projects using that. So today we are just working with DSA because like you all know that by doing these all Python projects, I'm also doing the DSA video which I have started previously on. So today also we are just working on DSA. Moving forward, I will be telling you that in today's video what we'll be understanding on DSA and how we'll be just working in this project. So this video will be also really helpful, and I hope you will be enjoying today's video of DSA, like how we'll be just working on DSA and what the things will be including in this video. So remember to see this video from start if you want to learn like how we are just working with DSA in this video, and if you want to see more videos like that, so remember to hit a like, and if you're new on this channel, hit the subscribe button. After subscribing, hit notification bell as well, so more people can learn and they can take benefit of these amazing things. And also share this video so more people can learn about these things, and they can just check these all videos and they can more share, so more people can learn. You can also check my previous videos out using Python in artificial intelligence. I've also built projects using data sciences, machine learning, like self-driving car, credit card fraud detection, Uber driving license, and all that stuff. That will be also giving you help if you want to check that project out. And soon you can also just suggest me in the comments like what projects I should build using Python or any other language. I'll be building that, and I will be also bringing up some of the other Python tutorial using its framework like Python plus Django or Python plus Flask. That will be giving help to you like how to use Python with its framework and how to make websites and portfolios using Python framework as well, because we have just built portfolios and websites using HTML CSS like languages, but we have not used Python in that. We have also built clones, but we have not used Python. So in the coming up videos, I will be building clones, portfolios, and website using Python plus Django, which is the framework of Python. So now we'll be starting with our today's video, and we'll be seeing moving forward like what we are just doing in this video on DSA and how we'll be just covering this video out from start. So just like I'm telling you, we'll be just working on DSA in today's video, and I will be telling you moving forward like today in this video of Python and DSA what we are learning. So now we'll be starting with our project and seeing that in today's DSA video in Python what we are just learning and which tag we will be using in this video. So for working with Python and DSA, like you all know that I was using VS Code, but previously on when we were just starting our 2 or 3 videos of DSA, so I was working on Notepad, so I can explain you. But now I'm explaining you through running my tags which I'm just writing here. So I will be opening my file here because you all know that I've created one file on desktop with the name of main.py. So I will be opening that file here. So I've just pressed open folder by mistake. So I have to press open file. Then I will be just moving to desktop. Then here my file name was main.py. So you can see here is my file. So I'll be pressing open to open this. Previously on we were learning about objects. So here I'm just telling you how you can just use objects here. But today in this video, I will be telling you that how you can use main loops in Python. So for using main loops in DSA using Python, you have to first of all write a main tag is equals to, and if you want to define the main tag, so you have to just write main is equals to, and you have to just write this is main loops like this. If I write, and if I want to run this main loops here, so directly I will be writing here print, and after writing print tag, I will be in this print, I will be writing directly main. After writing main here, when you will be saving, so you will be just when you will be running, so you will be getting your command running here. So I will be just moving here and write here cd desktop. Then you can see just when I will be running here, so it is not giving me any option because it is saying your tag is perfect. If it is having any error, so it will be showing me the error, but it is not showing me error because it means that it is working here. So like this, you can use these all stuff. So this was the thing which I want to show you, how you can just use main tags. So there are many of the other ways which you can use main tags. Like one way is you can use it with console.log tag, but we cannot use console.log tag in Python because it is in JavaScript. So here, if you want to work with main, so you can just write directly main, and if you want to define any list in main tag, you can write a square bracket or you can use a square bracket, and in this square bracket, if I write any name of my animals like cat, dog, like this, you can just write different names here of animals and you can just run your main tag. So this is the thing which I want to show you first of all in the main loops. So when you just understand this main loops through DSA, so you have a good knowledge of like how to work with main loops and what are these main loops basically. So you will be having a good understanding for that. So because of that, I tell you that how you can just use this main loop. So here this was the main thing which I have telling you, like you can just use main loops by writing this main tag, and when you will be defining this main tag, so you will be getting this loops written here means this in the colon. Then when you will be printing this main, so you will be getting your loops down. So like this you can just use your main loop. So one way is to use loops by writing the loops tag, but I will be not writing loops tag because that will be coming in the only simple loops. So we have to define main loops. So I will be just directly writing here main loops. Then I will be directly writing is equals to, and if I want to define main loop, so I will be now just writing here directly main is equals to, then I will be writing here these are you can say these are loops. So I will be directly writing like this. After writing these are loops, you have to print this. So for printing again you will be writing same thing like main. If you want to define loops here, so you can just write here loops and you can write these are main loops. So here I will be writing here main loops, you can directly write here. And then when you've written this, and then you will be writing directly loops, and when you will be defining, so you will be getting this text these are main. And if it is having any error, so it will be showing you that it is not working and having any error, but it is not showing me any of the syntax or any of the color changing, so means that it is not having any error, it is working perfectly. So like this you can use this main loops here. So you can just use input tag as well to define your main loops, like these are main loops. So you can just use input tag as well, and for printing this input tag you can write input. But when you are writing input tag, so you don't have to write print tag because it will be already printing. Input means it will be giving you the input to your command prompt or to your terminal where you are running your Python you can say file. So it will be giving you the command there. So like this you can just use this inputs, and I hope you understand this through input how you can run your main loops and basically what are main loops in Python. So I've just given you some of the examples here how you can just use main loops. This was some examples which I've given you, and like this was the simple Python loops which I've telling you how you can just use. Previously on we have also learned about loops, but that were the simple loops, and we have also learned about arrays with that. But this is the main loops which we have learned, and I hope you understand this. So you can use the input value to just define your loops here, and you don't have to use the print tag here because it is already input here. So we will be not using print tag to print that because we are working with DSA. So it does not you can say it is not really you can say optional. It is to define the print tag here to print your input. But when we are writing this tags lat tag var tag variable, so we have to print it by writing the print tag. So like this we can work on loops here. So just if I just show you, you can see if I move to my VS Code till here, we have just understand, like I was just telling you that basically main loops are the loops which we use when we have to print anything at the front. So you can see we can also use input tag as our main loops here. So in like I'm telling you, in input tag you don't have to use print tag to define this. You can directly write input and anything in this. Then when you will be just running this, so it will be automatically printing this you can say in the colon thing which you have written, it will be running here. So like this you can use DSA. So there are many other ways which you can use main loops here. So for using main loops you can just directly also just write here print tag, and in print tag you can directly write here main loops. So after writing main loops, it will be asking you that you have defined this tag. So when you have defined this main loop, so means that it will be working. So if I write main dash loops, and if I write main dash loop here as well, and then if I write is equals to, and if I write anything in this main loop, like this is main loop. So here I will be writing this, or you can say loops. So here if I write loops here like this, you can see it is now defining me the main loops, but it is giving me syntax error because I have written main loops, but it has been printed here. So I want that this main loop should be not directly printed here. So when it will be not printing, and when you will be writing this main dash loops and printing that, so it will be showing you the loops like variable it is showing, and then it is showing the example of loop literal these are main. So like this you can write the example, and you can also run it by writing this example here. So like this there are many other examples which I can show you, but I was just only explaining you that how you can just use, and by using these main loops you can also build your own project, and you can just style that project, you can add more stuff in that, and all that stuff you can do with your projects. So like this you can use main loops. There are many other various ways from which you can just use your main loops. Like if I just move down after this print tag, and if I want to define main loops again, so you can directly again write this main tag to define, or you can also write the, or you can also use any other text here. Like if I want to define this through input, you can also write the input, and in bracket you can write your input, like this is the input. After writing this input, when you have to run this. So when you will be running this, so it will be showing you this text here. This is our input. There are two ways to run your input. Directly you can write with the is equals to, or you can just directly write with the bracket. When you will be writing with bracket, so you don't have to define the print tag, it will be automatically printing your text which you have written. So this is the benefit of using input tag like this. So this was the thing which I want to tell you about the input tag, and like this you can just use these all tags here. So I hope you understand how just you can use this input tag, and I hope you understand this video of main loops. This was short video, but it was just explanation video. I want to tell you how to just use main loops in Python using DSA. So if you have understand, enjoy this video, so remember to hit a like, and if you are new on this channel, hit the subscribe button. After subscribing, hit notification bell as well, so more people can learn and they can take benefit of these amazing things, because I'll be uploading more videos like that, and I hope that will be giving you help also. So just I'll be meet you next project with more amazing things and more amazing tutorials using these all amazing languages. So for today, goodbye.